Today, March 10th, a big day in my life. I just got a hole-in-one, my first ever hole-in-one. I had a witness. They're walking on the street right here behind me. They saw it, but my first shot went in the hole, and then my second shot almost went in too. And then I played some from the tee up here, but my first shot from the back tee went in. It was a true hole-in-one, and I feel really good, but at the same time, it's disappointing that no, I have a witness, but well, I just need to enjoy it. This is quite a day. I haven't seen it yet in the hole, but I saw it all the way. It hit right in front of the green. I hit it a touch fat. It hit right on the fringe and bounced, and then it just rolled in there. I think it took like three bounces and rolled in there. Man, my day has finally come. I've been waiting for this for so long. Oh, man. Here we go to see it. The 9th hole at Inland Greens. Boom! There it is. The noodle 3. I'm gonna save this ball. What a day. I've been doing this a couple weeks. I've been coming out to Inland Greens, trying to get here twice a week and just really practice. I've been watching practice videos on YouTube. Rick Shields, George, I don't even know his name, Genghis, the weird guy with the sandals. Me and my golf. Eric Lang for the mental and spiritual side of it. And I finally had my hole-in-one. Just trying to remember what it felt like. On the tee, there was a lady walking her dog with her little daughter. I just had no thoughts in my head. I play against myself. I played 2 balls. Today it was a noodle versus Srixon. It was 3-5 going into the 9th. My best score is a 3-4. Yeah, no, 4-3. 4-3 for 7. So I was at 3-5. So I was like, I need to make a birdie to tie my best score, because I add them together. I add the 2 scores together. So I was thinking that walking up to across the road from 8 to 9, I was thinking what I need to do, but then I told myself, it's like, let's not even think about that. Let's just focus on the shot. I have a tendency to be hitting it fat recently. That's what I've been trying to work on. I'm gonna go to Me and My Golf and Rick Shields to see if they can help me with that. But I was thinking, just don't hit it fat. Have an easy, shorter backswing. That's what my strategy is, to kind of don't hit it fat. And so I took a shorter backswing. I wasn't even thinking about the lady. I wasn't letting any distractions in my head. All I was thinking about was making contact with the ball. Wasn't thinking about where it was going. I did have that was kind of what I visualized too. Like, I always tell yourself to visualize what you wanted to do. I had a vision of that. I hit it a touch fat. But then when it hit the ground, I was like, oh man, that has a chance. And then it took 3 bounces and rolled perfect speed, like right in there. Oh man, and then my second shot almost went in too. I would almost had 2 hole-in-ones back to back. Oh man, I kind of wish I'd got the lady on videotape, but I didn't want to bother her. But man, she said I need to remember this day. She said she saw it. She said remember this day. And I had mixed feelings because I really wanted to enjoy it with somebody. But I guess I got to enjoy it with her. And she was telling her daughter, like, this little kid, he just got a hole in one. And the little kid, I don't think really cared at all or understood anything. Oh man. Finally, I've been trying to get a hole in one for years. Disc golf and regular ball golf. And to have it happen at Inland Greens where I've been playing so much and working on my game. Special. Especially on the 9th hole. That hole gives me trouble. The 1st and the 9th hole, those are the 2 hardest holes for me at that course. The 1st hole is exponentially harder than any hole out there, but the 9th hole is probably the 2nd hardest. Going over the water. Man. So I'm just trying to remember this moment, what was going through my head, and the purity of that swing, those swing thoughts that I had. Just, I really didn't even have a swing thought. I mean, kinda. It's more like a feeling. Oh man. But March 10th, 2020, I even wrote it on the ball. I'm trying to save the ball. The Noodle 3. And I'd posted my best score ever, one over with that. I was 3 over, made the ace, went to 1 over. This Rickson was a 5 over. So 6 over total score with 2 balls beats my 7 over. And I finally got my ace. Now I just have to do it with the Epic group so I can, but not yet, not until we go on our ace trip. But at least I know it's a possibility. I wonder how many I can get in my lifetime. I'm counting this one for sure. It was a true ace, like my first hit, and it was a real golf shot. Oh man. A great day, March 10th, 2020. Started playing the game probably 10 years ago. Really started playing about probably 6 or 7 years ago. That's when I got more into it. In the past, I would say 3 years, I've really gotten into it. This year, I have been the most obsessed with golf I've ever been. I've been playing twice a week. I can see it paying off too. I had my first ace. We played the Muni the other day. I didn't even play well and I shot a 90. And I went through every hole, and I counted like 10 strokes. At least 10 easy strokes, like not even things that I really messed up on, 10 easy strokes. So I could have, you always say that, but I could have shot a 80 easily, which would be my best score ever. And that's the first time I've played real golf, like on an 18-hole course with those firm greens. The Muni greens are tough. And I shot a 90, and I didn't even putt well. I didn't even really play that well. I was hitting it fat. Now I'm gonna get some bread, make a sandwich, go to work. If I think anything else to say, I'll come back and vlog it. But it finally happened, world. It finally happened. I appreciate I really appreciate these moments. It might never happen again. It might never happen again. So just gotta enjoy this one. Later. I thought of one other person to thank is the Rotary swing instructor Chris Tyler on YouTube. Had a bad case of the shanks about 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I was desperate. I went out to inland two or three times in a row, and I just was shanking it. I probably lost 30 balls out there. I was so frustrated. The balls just right out to the right, right out to the right. I think I hit 2 houses. I was a danger to the real estate out there. I was desperately searching for solutions and videos. I was watching everything, hours and hours, not hours, maybe an hour. Trying to find something to work, and I found this guy, Rotary swing instructor Chris Tyler, who has this wrist watch face technique for the back of your left hand should be at the parallel 1 mark, P1 mark, and P3 mark. No, just P1 is like when you first take the club back. The first time it's parallel to the ground. So from P1 and then you work on P1 to P3. The third time it's parallel to the ground, like after you made your swing on the follow through. You just go from P1 to P3 with your left hand, and you want the back of your hand to be facing out, to face directly at a 90-degree angle out at P1, and P3 going the opposite way. And that little technique, which I didn't even notice until when I watched the video, I was like, that's not gonna help me. But I read the comments, and like people that had a case of the shanks, they said that worked so well. They said they never shank it again, and honestly it changed my life, and I really appreciate it. Rotary swing instructor Chris Tyler, you got me my first ace, and I enjoy playing the game again, and I'm addicted and hooked, and thank God for YouTube and people like you, Chris Tyler. Thank you. So I thought of another person to thank, another group of people to thank. It's the No Laying Up crew. You guys' decision to film your season of Tourist Sauce in the Carolinas really meant a lot to me, and I love the strapped videos. Those are like some of the best things I've ever watched. So you've contributed just to that feeling, that passion, my passion for golf and golf content and just the game, everything about the game. Of course, my friends Justin, Dan, and Alan. You guys always, every time I play, I'm always thinking of you guys. And so this hole-in-one, it's special, but it's I wish you guys were there. I wish someday we'll make one. Somebody will make one when we're all there. So thank you.